CNS Next, Thomasville today. I'm Carol Kelso, and look where we are right here on some beautiful property in Ocklawaha, Georgia. Excited to talk to Lindy Savell. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me and coming out.
Can't wait to hear. We've got a big event coming up, but it's March 18th, but let's get a little background on you and Perry Savell, and where we're standing on JoNina Farms.
JoNina was Perry's parents, Joe and Nina Savell, and they bought this farm in 1935. And when we decided to retire and where were we going, we decided we'd come back here and bring this farm back to life, because it's just a beautiful place.
But now the citrus farming is new for this property, is that right?
Oh, yes. We started that actually in 2000. We planted our trees, our grove, in 2016 and started the nursery in 2021.
Now, you and Perry have some interesting backgrounds. Give us just a quick rundown of your background. And then what grabbed your heart about citrus farming?
Well, so Perry was a banker, and then he was a cattleman. And I spent 34 years in federal law enforcement. So we kept thinking, what are we going to do when we actually retire? So we came back here. It's just where Perry grew up, and in South Georgia. So we came back and we did a lot of research before we tried to figure out what we were going to do.
You did a couple of years of research.
Oh yeah, at least.
And still researching.
We kept looking at different things, different agricultural things we could do here on the farm. And I would do the research overseas. I worked overseas for my last 6+ years, and I'd say, "Hey Perry, go check this out," and he'd go and go, "No, we don't need to do that." And we just kept kind of going through it, and ended up in citrus. And it worked for us because we have a small farm, and you don't have to have a lot of capital input like equipment and so forth. If you've got the land and a little bit of ability to work hard, you can grow citrus. I mean, obviously it takes a little more than that, right. But you don't have to have a lot of tractors or any of that kind of thing. Yeah.
Now, how long have you and Perry been operating in this citrus farming?
We planted our trees in 2016, so this is our 7th year. Wow.
Now, talk to us about what's going on right here.
So behind us are a lot of trees we're bringing out of the greenhouses. We have an event to kick off the planting season for citrus. So these are just different satsumas and limes and lemons and grapefruit and navels, and
how many varieties?
We've got 100+ varieties in the greenhouse. We'll probably bring out about 50 for people to come purchase.
Now, we were walking around earlier with you, some really unusual ones. Talk to us a little bit about those.
I think I told you about the Australian finger lime.
Yes.
I've had people message us on our social media and say, "You are going to have finger limes for Citrus Tree Day, right?" So a finger lime is, normally citrus, when you cut it open, it has vesicles that are teardrop shaped.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a finger lime has vesicles that are round.
Whoa.
And a finger lime is about the size of your finger, and it grows. It's kind of shaped like a little baby brown banana, and when you cut it open, it just oodles out.
Never seen one of those.
And it's called citrus caviar. So restaurants and chefs and bars like them. They like to make things pretty with this citrus caviar. So that's one of them I told you about. And then the other one is a yuzu lemon, which was the #1 foodie in 2022. A yuzu lemon's a Japanese lemon. You can zest with it. Has amazing zesting ability, but also it's extremely cold hardy. And when you normally think of using a lemon to cook with, you put it on after the fact. But a yuzu, you put it on the beginning, and it maintains that flavor throughout the heating process.
Okay, I'm going to take one of those home.
Okay. I might know somebody.
You might know somebody. Okay, big event. First time? March 18th?
No,
Okay.
we've had it a couple of years now. Last year we did it in April, but this year we moved it up a little bit. This weather, people are ready to plant trees.
Sure.
So it's March 18th, 9 to 3 here at the farm.
Okay.
And then after that, people say, "Well, can I buy trees besides March 18th?"
Sure.
And I say, "Sure, we'll be open Friday and Saturdays after March 18th all the way through June.
So you're commercial as well as local. If I want to plant yuzu lemon in my yard, or yuzu lime.
Yuzu lemon, yes,
lemon in
you
my
can
yard?
you can purchase them locally, or we ship
Okay.
trees.
Okay.
We have an online business. Our website kind of is geared towards online shipping.
Okay, we're going to get all that at the end. All right, March 18th. What time?
9 to 3.
Bring the family.
Bring the family. There's lots of space to run around out here.
And I see you have family out here with your little Bo and Perry riding around in the.
Oh yes,
The gator.
yes we do. Yes
So-
we do.
All right, so March 18th, 9 to 3, and we'll put the address. Go ahead and tell us the address, but we'll put all that on.
Okay, the address is 2501 Malloy Road. If you're on Highway 19, you will see a sign that says JoNina Farm. So you come to Malloy Road, and the first place you may come is our home, but just keep coming down the hill. It's a dirt road, people. Be prepared.
It's a farm.
And you'll see a gate and a sign that says
Okay.
Georgia Grown Citrus.
Okay. Is there a fee?
No fee to get
Okay.
in. You can just come look.
Look, walk around. I hope it's going to be a beautiful day.
Me too. Might be a little colder than it is right now, but if the sun is shining, it'll be beautiful out here.
You were mentioning earlier, everybody wants to plant, but we really should hold off until
Easter.
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 Don't we get one last freeze usually before Easter?
That's what we tell everybody. Especially now, if you're a homeowner and you can protect that tree, you can go ahead and plant it.
Okay.
But commercially, if you're putting in hundreds or thousands of trees, you just
Sure.
want to wait till that frost is completely out of the picture.
And you are board president for Georgia Citrus Grown?
I'm
Georgia
the
Grown
bo-
Citrus.
well
Georgia
that-
Grown Citrus?
Georgia Grown Citrus is our business. I'm
Okay.
the president of the Georgia Citrus
I
Association,
gotcha.
which is an nonprofit organization for all the growers in the state.
Now, how far up the state of Georgia can we expect trees to live?
Well,
Not
we-
go further.
We normally say southwest Georgia, so up to Chris, Webster County,
Okay.
come across the state, and then go up the state towards like Bullitt County, Savannah area, that Statesboro area.
Super. Now,
Zone 8B.
I also know, and we won't get all technical, but you have to be certified and jump through all kinds of hoops, and you're thriving.
USDA certified greenhouse is not an easy task.
And you'll see, hopefully earlier maybe, we got some shots of, we had to walk through some kind of shower before we even went into
Yeah.
the.
Citrus canker guard soap. We don't want to be spreading disease, so I did take you in there, but we that's not open to the public just because of disease risk.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
But there'll be plenty of trees and plenty of varieties to look through.
Oh, we probably will have 4,000 or 5,000 out here before it's all said and done. So we hope lots of people show up.
Well, Lindy, thank you so much. This is just kind of a new adventure for all of us down here in South Georgia, so we're excited about
Well,
this. Thanks
we
for
are
doing this.
But thank you. We're excited, and people say, well, you know, do homeowners really need citrus trees? Absolutely. You know, it's so wonderful to walk out in the grove and pick your own navel or pick your own satsuma or lemon. It's wonderful.
And
we
the flower cuttings you can take into your house.
Oh yeah. Well, we've actually cut part of our trees off for weddings.
Yep.
To display. So it's a
That's-
beautiful thing.
It is. It's a beautiful thing to be able, I would imagine, from where you and Perry came from to the land and just experiencing the growth and the creativity and just how unusual it's a beautiful piece of property.
Well,
So
thank you.
we're so excited about what you're doing for Georgia and for us, for the people of South Georgia.
Well,
thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Well, we enjoyed talking to Lindy, and you'll see some shots of Perry and Bo maybe later on. But don't forget, March 18th, 9 to 3. It's free. Come out and bring your family and buy some citrus trees. Grow them in your backyard. We never know what we will be doing or where we will be going, but we do know it will be good.